Hello, Southampton Vapors. Right, as you know, I said I was looking for a bigger tank and went to speak to my good friend David down at CiggyJuice and came home with this little bad boy. So I'm going to just show you what it's all about. It's by a company called Ceravape, and it's called the Soter tank. Now, the unusual thing with this tank is it's a triple dual coil. So you've got 6 coils in here altogether. If we take it out, I'll just move the camera down and you can see what's going on. Right, so it comes with the sleeve. Take the sleeve off, throw that away, don't want that. Got a lid, throw that away, we don't want that. Whoops. Right, there we go. Look at that bad boy. Just lift that up. You get a spare glass in there with it, and you also get a spare coil. There are 3 coils already in there, and I don't know if you can see, this one's actually juiced up, ready to go. But just thought I'd show you how it comes. So we've got the main tank, which is there. We've got spare coils, which you can see. I don't know if you can see down in there, but it's a ceramic coil. There's a little ceramic tube that runs through there. The juice goes through the tiny little hole, and then the coils, I don't know, I doubt if you'll be able to see them actually, but the coils are down in there. So you get a spare one. There's 3 in there, like I say. You got your spare glass, and underneath we should have, hopefully, a little instruction book, which is quite good. Tells you all about it, and filling and so on. It's a top fill tank actually, believe it or not. And we also get some little pinky ready O-rings. Oh, excuse me. Right, so put all that to one side. We don't need that. We'll leave that there, why not? Right, so like I say, it's a top fill tank. I can't strip this one down because obviously she's juiced up already, but I can show you the bottom of the coils if I can undo that. So we undo that, and there is your 3 coils. Now each one of those is a dual coil, and I believe each of them is rated something. I'm not too clever with the old ohms and all so on and so forth, but each one of those I think is 1.2 or something, but you put the 3 together and they come out at somewhere around about 0.4. so I'll stick it on the old modulator and I'll show you exactly what it is. That's your base section. There's a little bit of juice in there, so we'll clear that out. A bit of juice or a bit of condensation or whatever. We'll clear that out. Now those 3 coils, you can see the big plate in the bottom there. That's your positive. It's a solid 510, there's no springiness in it, but this is also your airflow, and you can see the size of that. And then obviously as you twist it, he says it will lock down. And I'll open that back up. So pop that back on there. Got a nice quality feel to it actually. And then we have the drip tip, which I don't know if you can see, but it does also have its very own airflow control. Personally, I prefer that closed. Double O-rings, quite a nice big bore on it. Put that down, put that back in there actually. Right, now the top fill system is very clever, because looking at it you'd think, well, how the hell is that top fill? But what you do is you hold that like that, as we found out in the shop, because we were having right trouble trying to get this off. It just pops off. So there's your top cap, and then in here we've got your top fill system. Now what you do is you basically just twist that, and the 2 holes there will open up. If I can show you the 2 holes, there is one just there and one just under there. Try and centre that up a little bit. So there's your top flow. So you squirt, squirt, air comes out the other one. Keep going until you get juice. You can see the juice in this one, and then just simply close it up again. Pop the top cap on, which is a push fit, not a thread. There we go, and she's ready to rock and roll. Nice big air holes. You get blue O-rings in there, but like I said, you do get a little bag of O-rings. There it is there, which you can change. So you could have, I don't know, you can have red ones, pink ones, purple ones, and clear ones. So if you wanted to go red, but the only downside to that is obviously the Ceravape at the top, where it's engraved in, is enamelled in blue. So with the blue rings, it looks quite nice. I don't know, blue top, red rings. Don't know. Anyway, let's I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll stick it on my Cool Fire 4 Plus. We'll stick it on there. It is a big tank. It's 26mm diameter, and as you can see, let's pop that up a little bit. As you can see, on a Cool Fire 4 Plus, it just about matches the size. If I put it on my MVP, I'll quickly show you. If I put it on my MVP, it actually does, I don't know if you can see that, but it actually does overhang. So it is a big, big tank. It's a big tank. Screws on nicely. We'll pop it on there. Like so. Now, 0.43 is reading. I don't know whether you can see that. Oh, it's gone off. There we go. 0.43. I've been banging this thing out around about 40 watts, and it's been performing really well. The ceramic coils really do give it a lovely flavour. The flavour is much, much better. I'm told that the longer the coils are in there on the same juice, the better the flavour will be. The coils, you don't need to prime them as such, but the more they soak up the juice, the more the flavour comes through. And it's pretty damn good even to start with. You know, I didn't have to prime the coils. There's 8 millilitres of juice capacity, so that should last me a while. And basically, this is what we get out of it. Hello. So, Ceravape Soter tank, running at 0.43 ohms on 40 watts. Bye bye. Hello. Very, very good. So I've been talking to David about the ceramic coils and another mod that I've looked at, and he found this one. Not sure whereabouts he's found them from, but I've looked them up on eBay. They run around about, I think the cheapest one I saw on eBay was about 35 quid. David's doing them down at CiggyJuice for around about 30 quid. He's also got some smaller versions that use the same coils, but obviously it's not such a big tank. But me being me, I wanted a big one. So there we go. It's the Ceravape Soter tank. You can get it from CiggyJuice. You've all seen the links to the websites, or failing that, go down there and see them. They have one down there that I tried, and it was just instant. Yes, that is something else. The coils, they reckon, will last for around about 3 months. So we've yet to find that out. Only picked this up around about 5 o'clock yesterday, so I've had it less than 24 hours, and I love it already. I love it already. It's brilliant. It's it carries the juice that I need. The flavour is brilliant, and can't say anything else really. You know, it does everything that I was looking for in a tank. Probably going to sell some of the other tanks now because I might have to get another one of these. But yeah, really impressed with it so far. Time will tell. It's doing well already. If you want more information on it, you can always go on YouTube, look up Ceravape Soter. I'm sure there's other people done some much better reviews on it than what I've done, but check it out. Anyway, I love it. One thing that I will say is I like to use 100% VG, which is quite a thick juice. I think this does tend to struggle. If you want to push the wattage up, I've gone to about 40. They recommend about 40 maximum. And I find that this juice, because it's very thick, it does struggle to get through the holes in the little ceramic coils. These little holes here, I don't know if you can see, you see the little hole there, and obviously there's your coil. The thick juice, I think, does struggle to get into that hole. So I think if you were maybe using a thinner juice, maybe, I don't know, a 60-40 PG, then you'd probably find that it would soak the juice up much easier and you would be able to push the coils a little bit more. Anything over 40 to 42 and I do start getting a bit of a burny taste. Maybe that will improve as the coils soak up more of the juice over time. I don't know, we'll have to find out. But at the moment, I love it. So, I will see you guys later. Bye.